When the Beekeeper exploded onto the action thriller scene, nobody expected it to grip audiences the way it did. It wasn't just another Jason Statham flick, it was a blood-pumping tale wrapped in political corruption and explosive action. And now, the hive is buzzing louder than ever, because Beekeeper 2 is coming in. The cast reveal has left fans gasping for air. At the heart of it, of course, is Jason Statham, returning as the cold, calculating Adam Clay. Fans of the first film will remember Clay as a stoic former Black Ops operative turned vigilante, who enacts justice with surgical precision after a phishing scam leads to a personal tragedy. His actions, brutal but effective, sparked moral debates and turned the Beekeeper into a cult hit. But in Beekeeper 2, Clay's mission is no longer personal. It's global. Insider leaks suggest the story picks up just months after the end of the original. The Beekeepers, the shadowy organization that Clay once worked for, are no longer hidden there being hunted. Governments want them dismantled, corporations want them erased, and rogue operatives want revenge. Clay is called back, and not to protect the system, but to burn the rot out of it. Now let's talk cast, because Beekeeper 2 is stacked. First up, Charlize Theron. Yes, you read that right. The Oscar-winning actress is officially joining the Beekeeper universe, and not in a minor role. She plays Mira Sloan, a former intelligence agent turned corporate strategist with ties to the original Beekeepers. She's brilliant, untrustworthy, and lethal in her own right. Sparks fly, tensions rise, and their scenes reportedly steal the show. Joining her is Pedro Pascal, hot off his run in The Last of Us and The Men. Pascal plays Raul Vega, a former Beekeeper himself now turned mercenary. He blames Clay for the collapse of their order, and is said to be the main antagonist in the first half of the film. But as is always the case in stories like these, alliances blur and motives evolve. Early test screenings hint at an unexpected twist, where Vega and Clay may be forced to work together against a greater enemy. And speaking of enemies, Beekeeper 2 introduces its most chilling villain yet, Cillian Murphy. The Oppenheimer and Peaky Blinders star plays Dr. Felix Morvan, a data manipulation expert who runs a vast AI-powered surveillance network. He's a cold, soft-spoken genius with a terrifying vision for the future. His organization, known only as the Swarm, is designed to replace the Beekeepers with algorithm-driven justice, and Clay doesn't like being replaced. This cast alone would be enough to make headlines. But it doesn't stop there. Michelle Yeoh makes a surprise return to Western action in a pivotal role. She plays the Archivist, the last known guardian of the Beekeepers' ancient codes. Yeoh's scenes are rumored to include intense hand-to-hand sequences and deeply emotional moments tied to Clay's past. Her inclusion adds a level of gravitas and mystery that fans are already obsessing over. But wait, there's more. Idris Elba has been confirmed in a post-credits scene setting up Beekeeper 3. His role is being kept tightly under wraps, but sources say he plays a high-ranking strategist for the United Nations, who has been tracking the Beekeepers for years. His connection to Mira Sloan could hint at deeper betrayals coming in the sequel. With this kind of casting, Beekeeper 2 isn't just a sequel, it's shaping up to be a full-blown action franchise, a competitor to John Wick, Mission Impossible, and even Marvel's espionage-level thrillers. But where those franchises sometimes veer into fantasy, Beekeeper 2 is said to remain grounded in reality. The violence is gritty, the politics are sharp, and the themes, they're personal. Behind the camera, returning director David Ayer, known for his work on End of Watch, Fury, and Suicide Squad, is bringing his signature raw, boots-on-the-ground style back to the sequel. He's reportedly working with a new fight choreography team to elevate the action even further. Ayer's goal: to make the fights feel so real and brutal that your knuckles ache just watching it. That's what he told a reporter during an off-the-record Q&A session. And about those fights, let's just say the team has gone all out. Jason Statham has been seen training with former Navy SEALs and ex-MMA champions for a series of brutal, close-quarters combat scenes. One fight, set inside a moving freight train at night, reportedly took over a month to choreograph and shoot. Another scene in an abandoned beekeeper facility includes a 6-minute one-take brawl between Theron and Pascal, using everything from broken drones to honey-coated blades. What is making fans extra hyped is how the sequel is leaning deeper into the Beekeeper Code, a system of ethics and loyalty that governed the secretive order. The trailer shows Clay retrieving a hidden manual from a burned-out farmhouse, flipping through pages filled with cryptic symbols, blueprints, and moral oaths. One line stands out: "Order dies in silence. Justice speaks in fire." We also get glimpses of Clay's haunted past, flashbacks to his early beekeeper days, hints at a betrayal that turned him into the lone operative we saw in the first film. There is a sense that Beekeeper 2 will not only push the action higher, but dig into the soul of the character, something Statham rarely gets to explore. So far, early buzz from test screenings is extremely positive. Critics who attended private screenings say this might be Statham's best performance to date, not just in terms of action, but emotional weight. Charlize Theron is being praised for adding complexity to a world previously driven by testosterone, and Pascal reportedly delivers a magnetic scene-stealing turn. If Beekeeper 1 was the ignition spark, Beekeeper 2 is the full blaze. It's not just about revenge anymore, it's about identity, legacy, and whether secret justice systems have a place in a modern world controlled by algorithms and surveillance. And this is only the beginning.